Failing at your job, you are failing me, my family, our neighbors, and you are failing the very people you are charged with helping.
Please, I beg you, before we're on the news because one of our children is hurt because this team did not take action.
Today, angry parents are sounding off on the King County Regional Homelessness Authority as the timeline to clear a homeless encampment near a school remains unclear. Parents say it's a safety risk.
They're voicing their concerns as KCRHA is asking for a multi-billion-dollar budget over the next 5 years. Fox 13's Matthew Smith joining us live near that encampment by the Ship Canal Bridge. Matt, you've got a lot of concerned parents, so why can't the site be cleared?
Well, KCRHA says they don't have permanent housing for these individuals, and there's red tape for the emergency shelters that are open. They tell me, yeah, they've got about 20% of shelter beds available, but that is not the type of housing they're directing people near I-5.
KCRHA cannot use those shelter beds to move people from these camps that we're focused on for DOT into that type of housing. And that is due to the budget proviso that was passed by the legislature.
Yeah, the budget proviso is very specific that you have to be able to offer someone housing.
Now, we've asked KCRHA for that budget proviso. They've responded to other questions, but not that. In the meantime, this specific encampment isn't expected to be cleared for at least 2 months, a timeline the governor offered for Fox 13 last week. Early this morning, WashDOT crews and contractors placed caution tape, rolled out new fence, and began cleaning up a portion of this encampment under the Ship Canal Bridge.
I think our message to the neighbors is that we hear you. That is part of the reason that we're on site today.
But many locals say the latest moves, which included reducing fire risks after a different encampment's fire last week, well, they say they're not enough. But what's key is that all of this is unfolding while KCRHA is asking for a 5-year budget in the range of $11 billion. A cost some are balking at now, given the struggles to clear current camps. Though groups reviewing that budget have stressed the two are not necessarily connected.
We have crying, urgent needs right this very minute, and an inadequate system to meet those needs right this very minute. And we're trying to deal with that while at the same time building something bigger and more longer term that will mean that we are not in the same position when the emergency arrives after the system is built out the way it ought to be.
So coming up at 6, we're going to be showing you the letter that was sent to parents of the school noting that this encampment is safe despite a number of shootings. And in case you're wondering, yeah, it's just a stone's throw away from here at John Stanford International School. We'll break down that side of the story coming up tonight at 6. For now, we're live in Wallingford. Matthew Smith, Fox 13 News.
And speaking